welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be sharing with you a brand new collection from Cuticula inspired by the movie Enchanted. Before we get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new, hey, thanks for joining me today. Press that subscribe button. I upload new live swatching videos every week. So when I heard this collection was coming from Cuticula, I was so excited. I love the movie Enchanted. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend. It's not the newest movie. It came out in 2007, but it's stood the test of time. It's great. And the collection is just as wonderful as the movie. It's a really pretty 6-piece polish collection. I'm actually wearing one of the polishes right now. It's True Love's Kiss. This collection launches on April 30th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. This is also my first time swatching a full collection for Cuticula, so I'm really excited about that. All right, these polishes are so pretty, so let's go ahead and get into the swatches. First up, I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This collection just makes me want to burst into song. I'll try my best not to sing all the way through the video, but no promises. So True Love's Kiss is described as being a pinky coral curly base with a rainbow of shifting iridescent flakes, shiny gold and silver metallic flakes, and a sprinkling of silver holographic microflakes. I'll go ahead and tell you, I'm in love with every single polish in this collection. It's one of the collections I've been most excited about this year, and it's not just because it's Enchanted, it's because the polishes are so beautifully made. This one had so many flakes packed in there that it was almost opaque in 2 coats, even though it has that jelly base. I was able to get it to opacity I was happy with in 3, but if you've got shorter nails, I think you can get away with 2. I also swatched all of these with a matte top coat because they look so gorgeous matte as well, even though I love a glossy, top coat. Here's what it looks like on the full hand swatch. I actually ended up wearing this polish for a couple days because I just didn't want to take it off. Oh, it is lovely. It's kind of like a watermelon Jolly Rancher kind of base color, and there is just so much interest in those flakes. Pictured are 3 coats of True Love's Kiss with a glossy top coat. Next up is Andalasia, which retails for $12.50. Actually, all the polishes retail for $12.50, or if you want to purchase the whole collection, you can for $70, which is a discounted price. So Andalasia is described as being a white curly base with a tinge of green. It's got rainbow shifting iridescent flakes, shiny metallic green and rose gold flakes, and small platinum flakes. This is a sibling polish to Ice Castle. Oh my goodness, this polish immediately called my name when I saw them all together. That soft minty base and those contrasting rainbow flakes and the rose gold flakes. Can we talk about the rose gold flakes? I love them in Bloom, I love them in Samantha, and now I love them in Andalasia. This one was the most sheer on that first coat, but as you can see, it built up so well. I got full opacity in 3 coats. And here's what it looks like matte. So pretty. Here's what it looks like on the full hand swatch. Isn't that base color just so refreshing? And I don't usually like greens, but I'm incredibly drawn to this one. It's beautiful. And I had to take all of these outside because they were calling for it. They're just lovely. Pictured are 3 coats of Andalasia with a glossy top coat. Next up is Giselle. This one's described as being a bright aqua-leaning green curly base with various shifting iridescent flakes and shiny metallic rose gold flakes. This one was tricky to capture color accurately on camera. I will say what I'm seeing in my monitor and what I'm seeing in person are a little bit different. In person, it is much brighter and more vivid. It has a little bit of neon pigment in it. It also is slightly more green leaning in person. This color that you're seeing right now showing the up close version of the flakes is much more color accurate than the previous shot, so keep that in mind. But aren't those flakes beautiful? They're breathtaking. On application, this one had pretty great opacity on that first coat. I feel like it's not as packed with flakes as True Love's Kiss. So for that reason, it was still a bit sheer on that second coat. And I felt like even in 3 under my studio lighting, I could see a little bit of nail line. However, when I took my hand into regular lighting, outdoor lighting, I really couldn't see my visible nail line. How pretty is this one matte? Gorgeous. Here's what it looks like on the full hand swatch. Really lovely. This is one that I can see being very beautiful in the summertime. It just gives off those fresh poolside vibes. And here's what it looks like outdoor in kind of shaded lighting. Those flakies just pop. Pictured are 3 coats of Giselle with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Poisoned Apple. This one's described as being a wine jelly base with various shifting iridescent flakes, black hex glitters, and black shreds. If I'm being entirely honest, black shreds are usually something I'm not a big fan of, but something about them with the iridescent flakes, the black hex glitters, and the beautiful, I would say, raspberry toned base just works. I mean, look at them up close. Yeah. I love this polish a lot more than I thought I would upon seeing it in the bottle at first. On application, it was beautiful. We got great opacity on that first coat, especially considering it's a jelly base, and we got a lot of those flakes and glitters out as well. On the second coat, we get even more opacity, and I was shocked. I felt like it was fully opaque for me in just 2 coats. I don't know if it was that the base color is just so richly pigmented that it was opaque, or it was the base working with all those flakes and glitters, but I left it at 2. I thought it was fantastic. Here's what it looks like on the full hand swatch, giving me dragon fruit vibes. And then here's what it looks like outdoors. Those flakes are just lovely. And I feel like this one is a very unique polish. I have nothing like it. Pictured are 2 coats of Poisoned Apple with a glossy top coat. Next up is Banished. This one's described as being a deep violet jelly base with various shifting iridescent flakes, black hex glitters, and black shreds. So this one is like Poisoned Apple, but they just changed up the base. Instead of having that gorgeous wine base, we have a beautiful deep violet. Oh, lovely. And same experience as before. I thought I wouldn't like those black shreds, but for me, it just works in this one. And I actually ended up really loving it. Similar application to the last polish as well. I felt like this one was just a little bit more sheer, which kind of took me by surprise. I ended up building it to 3 coats to get full opacity. Everything went on smooth. Again, I would just make sure with all of these flaky polishes that you go in kind of thin on your coats because you don't want them to bunch up too much. But look how beautiful it is in 3 coats. Those glitters, those flakes, that base. I love it. And check it out, matte. Oh my goodness. I love this one matte. Here's what it looks like on the full hand swatch. Yeah, I don't know that I would wear this in spring. I would probably wear it in Halloween. I'm getting big time Halloween vibes from this one, but it's beautiful. And here's what it looks like outdoors. Just so much interest with those flakes and glitters. Pictured are 3 coats of Banished with a glossy top coat. And the 6th and final polish in the collection is Into the Well. It's got bright, shiny, metallic turquoise and green flakes in a clear base. This was a surprise favorite for me. I know I've said that about like all the polishes now, sorry, but this one is my favorite, and it wasn't my favorite until I put it on. Wait till you see it on. It's like a flaky, crushed flaky bomb. In the bottle, I thought it was a glitter bomb because it's got that holographic pigment and you can see those small particles. No, it's a flaky bomb and it's easy to remove and it does not build up and it doesn't leave texture. I am in love. I need this polish in every color. Cuticula, can we make that happen, please? Completely opaque in 2 coats and just stunning. So beautiful. If I wasn't a blue polish lover before, I am now. This one has convinced me. Oh my goodness. I can't take my eyes off it. It's so pretty. And here's what it looks like matte. Gorgeous matte as well. On the full hand swatch with a glossy top coat, you can kind of see that blue on the sides, and then as you move your hand around, you can see the green flakies as well. Oh man. And here's what it looks like outdoors. Just sparkly and beautiful. Pictured are 2 coats of Into the Well with a glossy top coat. So typically I don't even love flakies that much, but when Cuticula does them, they just do them so well. Let me know in the comments which of these polishes were your favorite and if you love the movie Enchanted too. Again, this collection launches and the Cuticula site will reopen on April 30th at 8 a.m. Pacific time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!